Good evening, everyone. Gladstone is certainly busy with baseball doubleheaders. The Braves swept Negaunee yesterday, and they started a twin bill today with an 11-1 win over Marquette. Let's check on the action from Game 2. Third inning, tied at 2, and that's Lucas Weinert. And they think it's gone, and they're right. His first home run of the year. Braves lead 3-2. Weinert had 5 hits in the doubleheader. Fourth inning, Braden Lamberg drives one in with the base knock. Lamberg would be thrown out at second base, but the lead would continue to grow. And next thing you know, it's Mr. Weinert again. Oh, is this going out? That one's going to splat against the bottom of the fence. An RBI double. Braves lead 6-2. And Daniel Martin would turn one in on the hit parade as well. And Gladstone went on to sweep the doubleheader 13-3, the final in Game 2. On the scoreboard, Negaunee takes Game 1 from Norway 6-5. Knights come back in a big way, 17-1 in the second game. North Central edged Kingsford 10-9 in a back-and-forth contest. And in softball, it was Marquette 14, Negaunee 4. Boys tennis, Negaunee visiting Westwood. First singles, Negaunee's Eric Hurst serving to Brett Fredrickson of the Patriots. And Hurst is going to hit a nasty little slice to draw in Hendrickson. And then Hurst says, bang. Oh, Hendrickson guessed right, but a little bit long. And I should say, Hurst won the match. Second singles, Luke Skews, far court. Kirkla is in the far court, and he's going to get the put away here. But Skews won the match 6-4 and 6-2. First doubles, Austin Pierpont and Dylan Willie of Westwood against Clay Ron and Peyton Anderson. And the Patriots win that point. They won the match, but Negaunee won the team score 5-3. Also in tennis today, Munising's first match of the year. Didn't get a win, but they played pretty well. Menominee edged Munising 5-3, and it was Escanaba 7 and Iron Mountain 1. Also on the scoreboard in golf, the Lance Invitational, Ontonagon the winner, Houghton second, Calumet third. Gremlins Ben Strong, the medalist, the 75. Gladiators Mitch Bohr Seth next with the 79. West Iron County's Trey Bosiak was third with an 80. Also in golf, the Escanaba Invitational at the Escanaba Country Club. Gladstone the winner, 2 shots better than Escanaba. Marquette third. Carnenado's Hunter Eichhorn, a 67 for the Marquette University recruit. Gladstone's Bryce Douglas second, a 71. Johnny Kazitsky of Escanaba third, a 78. On the girls' side, Escanaba easily over Gladstone and Kingsford. Escanaba, I should say, went 1-2-3 individually. Megan Dashnaw, 77, Paxton Johnson, and Sam Henderson. Track, a quintangular today at Westwood, 5 teams. I had 2 different emails tell me, one told me 1-1 and one told me another one. The Negaunee girls, I'm going with the second email, won with 119 over Ishpeming's 118, Iron Mountain third. And on the boys' side, also quite close, Ishpeming, Iron Mountain, and Negaunee was 1 point behind Iron Mountain. GLIAC track. Cameron Burmeister of NMU was second in the 10,000 meter run. The GLIAC track and field meet taking place down at Grand Valley State. Burmeister shaved 12 seconds off her school record. Ferris State's Gunnar Meyer of Ishpeming was third in the javelin, 172 feet 8 inches. Good success in the decathlon as Lake Superior State Spencer Moncastle was third, Tech's Zach Clausen fourth, and Lake Superior State's Roger Wilford was fifth. Northern's Hannah Torvey was fifth in the women's 3,000 meter steeplechase. The Western Collegiate Hockey Association has released its schedule for next year. On the Michigan Tech side, the Huskies open at the Icebreaker Tournament at Minnesota Duluth in early October. First home games are October 20th and 21st with Alabama Huntsville. Great Lakes Invitational, of course, will be in late December at Little Caesars Arena, but those dates and times have not been announced. Bemidji State, for the second time in 33 years, I believe, is the Winter Carnival opponent, February 9th and 10th. And Arizona State makes its first appearance at the McGinnis Student Ice Arena the weekend after Winter Carnival. For new head coach Grant Patulny and the NMU Wildcats, lots of home games in the second half of the season. The Wildcats start with a home-and-home against Lake Superior State, and that was a non-conference series. The first meetings with Michigan Tech are November 10th and 11th. NMU and Michigan Tech appear at that first Vegas Invitational we mentioned a few days back, just after the new year. NMU only plays one road game in February, and that's at home and home to end the regular season with Michigan Tech. And for the third straight year, USA Wrestling has announced NMU Olympic Training Site assistant coach Andy Bezek was named the 2016 Greco-Roman Wrestler of the Year. Bezek is only the second person in the history of the award to receive the honor 3 years in a row, joining former NMU coach Dennis Hall, who earned his awards in the mid-1990s. Bezek most recently competed for Team USA in the Rio de Janeiro Olympic Games. In his first match, he earned a 1-0 victory over a Cuban opponent, but lost his second match. In 2014 and 2015, he earned bronze medals at the World Championships, the only world medals for the United States during the 4-year Olympic cycle. He also won gold medals at the 2015 Pan American Games and the Pan American Championships in 2012 and 2014. Bezek took over assistant coaching duties for the NMU Greco-Roman Wrestling program in November of 2016. Newfoundlandia women's basketball head coach John Motherwell has added another guard from the Eastern UP. Hannah Lyons is a 5'2" guard from Brimley. She averaged 8.5 points, nearly 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2.3 steals a game for the Bays this season. She was All Eastern UP Conference second team and a UPSSA All Upper Peninsula special mention. Lyons had 94 assists and 103 steals over the last 2 seasons. Bays coach Raymond Bell says she's a true team leader, and she led as a point guard on the team in rebounding, assists, and steals, and she was the second leading scorer. Most importantly, she was a coach on the floor.